Hey, you guys, welcome back to day 3 of this Launch Your Six-Figure Cleaning Business Challenge. I'm super excited you guys are so here, that you are committed to the process. We are digging in deep. And if you saw day 2, and if you didn't, stop what you're doing, go back and watch day 2. You don't want to miss that, because today we're going to be like getting in the money, okay? We're going to be getting into the money. But, I was talking to somebody, they sent me a long email. And they was like, Jasmine, like, I see all that you're doing. And I mean, I just don't have no desire to do a cleaning business. Like, I really want to do something else. I'm like, that's cool. What do you want to do? And all the ideas that they shared with me was amazing. Like, it was super awesome. Like, oh, that's super cool. Like, do that. Why are you not doing them? I just don't have the money to do them yet. I'm like, okay, so why not start a six-figure cleaning company that's a remote business that's not going to require much time, that you'll be able to build in a way and put people in place to be able to manage and run your business for you, but you'll be able to get access to the capital that's needed. And I understand that, because besides me opening up my regular cleaning companies here and Arizona and Virginia Beach and North Carolina, like, I've been able to use the profits to invest in a lot of different other ventures, from the profits that I made with this business, where if I did not have this business, I would not have those other investments, right? So this can open the door to so many things. I know the cleaning business is not sexy, right? It's not the most fanciest kind of business. It's not something that you may brag about. Well, I brag about it all the time. Like, yes, I'm a millionaire that cleans toilets. Well, I don't, but I own a company that cleans toilets. Okay. But it's like, it can be the bridge that'll be able to give you the profits that you need to be able to open what you want. But we have to start somewhere, right? I love this business because you can grow it so fast without having access to a lot of capital. Now, yes, the more access you have to capital, the faster you can grow it. That's just common sense and math. But I started my business with $25. I invested in a lead generation platform. Put all I had was $25. And the process and the step that I had was, I'll put this and I get my first lead. And when I get my first lead and I book my first client, then I'll take half of that and I'll put it back. And I'll get more clients. I'll take half of that and I'll put it back. And I remember when I was able to finally get to like my first weekly budget of like $100 a week. Like, I was so excited. Like, I could do $100 a week consistently. And then I remember I was able to grow it to 500, then 1,000. And then when I was able to put limitless, like, bring in them leads, like, don't stop them, keep rolling in, right? But I had to start somewhere. Okay. So we're going to talk about how to make your first 1K in your first week. This is going to be an amazing class, but before we start there, we have to go over, what do we have to go over? We have to go over, what's going to help you to close it. Okay. Like, we'll get into the money. I know that's exciting. That's the fun things, but we have to talk about how to close them. Okay. So let's do that. Okay, day 3, your first week with 1K. How to book your first client. I know that this is the part that gets so exciting, because everybody want to know is how we going to make the money. Well, let me show you what this looks like. Okay. Now, before this, I have developed this system right here, and it's 3 easy steps, but I promise you guys it works. It's so funny because I was talking, if you guys heard me sharing the story about the student that did 40K, and I hadn't even spoke to him, so I don't even know what his numbers are at right now. But when I did, he did 40K in 10 weeks. And when he was maybe about like around 15K, he was like, I was just asking like, hey, let's hop on the phone. Like, let's see what's going on. Right. He's like, it's slowing down. And he was like, I don't know. It's just something happened. It's not working. Like, tell me your process. He was like, well, I answer the phone and then I schedule a call so I can, get him on the phone and close him on the phone. Like, no, close them in the app. Wherever you're talking to them, close them, follow up and close them. And then after we spoke, I had to do a follow-up. I was like, so how's it going now? He was like, oh, it's rolling. It's rolling. And, this is the experience that I have that I can share with you guys on how to be able to grow your business. Like, I would not have known that if I did not do it first. Okay. So response time. Tomorrow we're going to actually go over, is it tomorrow or the following day? I'll let you guys know. But we do have a day where I'll be actually going over, okay, it's on day 5. I'll be going over all of the platforms that you will need to be able to launch your business. Actually, it's day 4. My bad, y'all. Day 4. So tomorrow. Okay. But these are the most important parts that you're going to need to be able to close those leads and get that first client is your response time. Y'all know everybody in this day and time don't have any patience. We do not have any patience. And the thing about it is, like, you're not the only cleaning business that's hungry for a client. So your response time is critical. I literally, where's my phone? I literally used to sleep with my phone like this. I just knocked out. Literally with my phone and my pillow, just like this. So that it didn't matter what day, what time of the day it was. I was like, okay, let me respond. Okay, that's how fast your response time needs to be, within seconds. It is possible. Like, literally, you hear an alert, you respond. Hear an alert, you respond. Hear an alert, you respond. Okay. And then you want to respond with customer service. Customer service is a lost art, you guys. Being nice, I think people forget how to do that sometimes. It's a lost art. So having that great customer service is so important. We've had bad reviews before where, like, the cleaner maybe didn't do an awesome job. But in the review, they'll be like, oh my God, but the lady that I spoke to was so nice. I'd be like, thank you, I guess, right? Like, you have to leave a 2-star, right? But you know, customer service is super important. Like, so take the time to acknowledge their name. That goes a long way. Think about, like, big box brands or stores that will ask for a name. Why do you guys think they do that, right? Like, yes, this is a small business. Yes, this is you as an individual opening up a small business, but there's a lot of things that we don't have to reinvent the wheel about. We can study and analyze and see what works for other companies. And you see this, like Chick-fil-A, they ask for the name. Starbucks, they ask for the name. So there must be some sort of study that shows that a customer feels more valued, more special, that will cause them to return back by just mentioning another name. Okay, so that's free. That's a way to help increase your ROI. You don't have to pay for that. Their name is listed, then mention their name. Okay, yes. And then also make sure you spell it right, because I've had a couple incidents where I didn't spell the name right. But if you know, just apologize. But acknowledge their name. And then if they take the time to put some sort of verbiage in their initial quote, as in like, hey, we have family coming in town, or my daughter's graduating, we're having a grad party, or I lost a spouse, right? Or, you know, whatever it is, sad or good, we want to make sure that we take that time to acknowledge, because they took the time to write it down, then you want to acknowledge it, right? Oh, I broke my leg. I haven't been able to clean for the past couple of weeks. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hope you're healing good. We'll be more than happy to take care of that cleaning for you. Okay. And know that, you guys, tone is heard in the message, right? So much stuff can get lost in translation in a text, right? You guys, I don't know if you guys ever worked in customer service. I had a customer service job back in the day, and they'd be like, talk with a smile. Talk with a smile. Right? Do you guys remember that? I'd be like, talk with a smile, right? And they used to put the mirrors right there on your computer, like, geez, because it can be heard. Can you guys imagine me teaching this class and I'm like, so you guys want to make sure that you follow up. You want to make sure that you say their name. Like, you guys, like, there's no excitement in that. Y'all may be like, nah, she's dope. Because all of that is heard and is felt. Okay. So tone is important. And you guys may think, well, you know, like, how am I supposed to show that on a text? It can be done. Okay. So customer service, super, super important. I literally used to say, like, roll out the red carpet, like, act like you're speaking to your number one person, like, celebrity person you want to, you know, have dinner with, LeBron James, right? Michelle Obama, right? Whoever it is that you love and you want to spend time with, like, act like you're talking to them. Okay. And then follow up. Life is busy, right? The idea with the response time is that you can respond so fast that they might still be on their device. They might still be on their phone, and you'll get the response. Like, oh my God, that was so fast. Like, don't mention it. Like, nah, that's intentional, right? But, you know, they will be able to, like, notice how fast you respond, because I want to hope that they're still on the phone. Because you know what's going to happen if they, like, put the phone down? They're going to get distracted. Life's going to start, right? I'm super guilty of that, right? The kids are coming in, husband's on the phone, this business has this issue, I got a fire over here, I got a meeting, I got a text alert, like Alexa's going off on me, like all the things, right? So they get distracted. So that's the idea of having a fast response time. So you can respond first, and hopefully they're still on their device, so you can communicate and close that deal ASAP. But if they don't, and life does get them distracted and the coffee pot goes off and they got to go get the front door, and the kid is like walking around with like the pull-up half hanging off his leg, right? This is my life. I'm sorry, y'all. But like, and then they put their phone down, and then they're doing all the things. And then the day comes at the end of the day, they're like, oh man, I forgot I tried to get a house cleaning. And then they look on there and there's like 4 people. That's like, so now she has 4 people to shop from. All right. Oh, but she forgets anyways, because it's nighttime, dinner time, homework, clean up, laundry, like do all the things. So you want to make sure you follow up. Like I when I have clients that I'm working with one-on-one, they're like, hey, Jess, I hope you don't mind that I sent you this text message. I'm not trying to bombard you with, like all my message. I'm like, no, girl, I appreciate that. Like, I need that so much, because I am that one. She is me. I am her. I get distracted. Okay. So follow up. My follow-up strategy. This is my follow-up strategy. You guys take this notes. Okay. Is when the response first comes in, on whichever app or platform that you're trying to close them on. So whether it's Yelp, Google, Thumbtack, Bark, right? We'll talk about more of these in detail. So continue on this challenge, okay? But is to respond in the app first. If they do not respond within a couple of minutes, then I'm immediately calling them. If they don't answer the phone, then I'm immediately texting them, okay? And you can switch up that rotation. You can do like a text and then a call, but you want to do all 3, okay? Because they give you access to the phone number, so take advantage of that because you paid for it, okay? Because when these leads come in, you are paying for them. So it's your job to close them. They do not guarantee close leads. That is your job. They just guarantee the lead itself, okay? So follow up. So if you've done all of those and they did not respond to, and by in a couple hours, I don't want to say midday, because that lead could have came in on midday, but in a couple hours, you want to repeat that sequence. Hey, Lydia, this is Jasmine from so-and-so. I just want to reach out to you. I said that you wanted to get a house cleaning. I want to let you know that we do have open availability for you. What day and time works best? Okay. And do that on all 3 outlets: phone, email. Sorry. If you have an email, do it on email too. Okay. Phone, text, and on the app. Okay. And then if they don't do that, then follow up again within a couple hours. So this is like 2 to 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours. Okay. And make sure you're keeping track. Make sure you're keeping track of who you're reaching out and when you're reaching out. Okay. And then let's say the whole day goes by, they did not follow up, or they did not respond to your follow up. Next day, rinse and repeat. Morning, afternoon, evening. Day 3, morning, afternoon, evening. Okay. Day 4 is when I would just respond and I send a morning text and just let them do a little friendly reminder. And I only send out 1, but I still do that day 4 and day 5. I'll just send out 1 message. Okay. Because following up is important. They'll forget, and they'll get a message back. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for reminding me. Yes, I do need this cleaning service done. Okay. So this is my secret right here, you guys. Response time, customer service, follow up. Response time, customer service, follow up. Okay. So now let me show you guys what this strategy of making 1K in 1 week looks like, or your first week looks like. Okay. Now, this course is going to be predicated on your price points in your market. So this is why it's super important that you pick the right market. Okay. But I wanted to break these numbers down so you guys can really see how realistic this is by accomplishing this goal. So this is just 3 examples. Okay. You can split them up however way you want to do, but the goal is to get to 1,000 your first week. So this is either by doing 7 jobs, but with $143, which is a small job. That's like a small 1-bedroom, 1-bath standard cleaning. Okay, so this is a small job. This isn't like a big job. Okay, and this can be either 1 job for 7 days. This can be 2 jobs in 1 day. This can be 3 jobs. Like 2 jobs and then 1 job and then 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? But this is 7 jobs at that average price point, or it's 5 jobs at $200 each, which is then still not a large a large price point. So this is still like maybe a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment standard cleaning, maybe a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with add-ons or a deep cleaning. And then, or 3 jobs at $333. Okay, so this is like a deep cleaning or a move in and move out cleaning. And this is either 3 days, or you can have a cleaner do 2 jobs with 1 day, right? And what I love about this business, you guys, this is like the basic of these numbers. So this can be done with 1 cleaner or multiple cleaners. So you can have 3 cleaners that do 1 job each for $330. Right? You can have 3 cleaners that do 3 jobs for $143 and they do 2 a day, right? You guys see what I'm saying, right? I always recommend starting off with a minimum of 2 cleaners, but you know, your girls sometimes don't have patience. So if I get 1 cleaner, I'm going. Now I want to make sure that like she's really on and she has open availability and communicate with her when I'm booking the job to confirm time and location and date. But this is what this would look like. Okay, so if you're in an area to where you can charge a premium price of $330, whether that is a deep clean or a standard, because it really just depends on area. Because I have a virtual assistant business where we run and manage and operate local cleaning companies, I get a chance to see a lot of back ends of different markets and areas that I've never even done research in. We have a client that's like located in like Denver area-ish. Is it Denver or is it Colorado? Colorado, one of them snowy states, right? And her price points are almost double than what my price points are at all of my locations. I remember I had to like do some training and I was on a call and I was I was like on a call, like watching one of our VAs like take a call. And when she quoted that price, I went to go look like, hold on, let me make sure she's going the right price. Like, oh my gosh, you about to tell them the wrong price. But no, she was right. It was like $630 for a deep clean of like a 3-2. I'm like, oh my Lord. And then we had another client that booked a job. It was like a heavy duty deep cleaning of a like a 4-2 for $1,000. So got that one job, right? So it really just depends on your market in your area. This is why it's super important that I mentioned about you guys doing that research and finding the right company in the right area to where your company can be the most profitable. Okay. But this is what this would look like. And once some of you guys may be like, oh, this is awesome, I can totally do this. And for those that still have a little doubt, just try it, just do it, just stay committed to the work, stay consistent. You will see these numbers and it will shock and surprise you. I'm telling you, it will shock and surprise you. But this is your path to doing your first 1K in your first week. Okay. Now you guys, if you guys had a chance to listen to the bonus training that I did, I know that it was amazing. We have another one coming up as well. So make sure you guys keep a ear out for those emails, okay? And then, like I said, on tomorrow's challenge training that's going to be coming to your email, we're going to talk about what lead platforms you use to actually find those clients, okay? You guys see how we're piecing this all together? We're piecing this all together, you guys. So I promise you guys it's only going to get better. And then by the end of this challenge, you will be able to get started and launch your cleaning business. Okay. So thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure you do the homework, Have any questions, feel free to reach out and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye, y'all.